Welcome to the third group in Discourse Analysis, and our material is Interpersonal meaning. And our members are the first speaker as me, Ika Adelia Tanjung. The second speaker is Nurul Ada Halubis, and the third speaker is Siti Aisyah Hasibuan, and the fourth speaker is Farida Hasibuan, and the fifth speaker is Asri Suci Ramadhani, and the last speaker is Dinda Ramadhani. Happy watching! I'm Ika Adelia Tanjung. As the first speaker, I will explain about the definition of interpersonal meaning. Interpersonal meaning is the concern between speaker or writer and listener between reader. It is function to enabling of exchanging ruler in rhetorical interaction, statement, words, question, and comments. Hello everyone, back to the second speaker is Nurul Ada Halubis. See you!
Hello, my name is Nurada Halbis. I'm from PBI 2, 7th semester. Here, I want to explain about function of interpersonal meaning. The interpersonal function is referred to the grammatical choice that enables speakers to enact their complex and diverse interpersonal relations. This tenets of systematic functional linguistics is based on the claim that a speaker not only talks about something, but is always talking to and with others. Thank you. Next to my friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Aisyah. I'm from third group in Interpersonal meaning. I would like to explain my material, and that's mine is the types of interpersonal meaning. The first one is mood structure. The mood structure of the clause refers to organization of the set of functional constituent, including constituent subject, and the mood element constitute is subject and pronouns. Subject is one of the mood elements which is realized by a nominal verb or a nominal embedded clause which function to entities and action or event. Example is Siti cleaned the dirty table. Siti is subject, cleaned is finished and predicator. The dirty table is complement. City cleaned is mood and the dirty table is residue. And the next is finished. Finished according by Holiday in 1985 is states definite in terms of its function in the clause to make the proposition definite, to answer the proposition in a way that people can argue about it. Finite can be in the form of an auxiliary or the tense which is used in the simple process.
Hi guys, back again with me Asri Suci Ramadhani. So in here I will continue the explain that was bring by Siti Aisyah Hasibuan, and I will explain the next material. Okay, the third is residue elements. Residue element refer to those elements which are not included in the mood elements. And then the fourth is predicator. The definition of the predicator is it fills the role of specifying the actual event, action, or progress being discussed wherever agents. The The example is property, increase criminality, subject, finite, predicator, complement, youth, and residue. And then the fifth is adjuncts. An adjunct is an adverbial group, nominal group, or prepositional phrase that serve as a circumstance in experiential meaning that has no potential of being a subject. Thank you. That's my material.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farida Sibuan. I'm from the third group, and in here I will explain about the speech function. The function of speech. The first is expressive utterance. Expressive utterance express the speaker think this function serve the declaration of a speaker ambience. It used to express personal feelings, thought, idea, and opinion with different choice word, intonation, and etc. And the second is directive utterance. Directive utterance attempt to get someone to do something. In Indonesian communication, directive function can be articulated by imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, and as well as declarative sentence. Order and command are normally expressed in imperative form, directive consent. And the third is referential utterance provide information. Referential utterance provide information. In this utterance can be from the substance of cooperative principle, quality, quantity, action, and manner. And the fourth is metalinguistic utterance. The principal purpose of metalinguistic is to make sure that the address understand the meaning of the code which the address using in Indonesian communication. We often find metalinguistic function of speech in scientific discussion. And the fifth is palic utterance. Palic utterance focus on aesthetic feature of language. The speech function is rarely used in daily conversation. And the last is peric utterance. Peric utterance express solidarity and empathy with others. This speech function always exists in all community, but the form is different in other words. This expression is cultural in. And I think enough for me. And the next explained by Dinda Rahmadani. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Dinda Rahmadani. Here I will continue from Farida Hasibuan, that's about types of interpersonal meaning. And I will explain the last of types of interpersonal meaning. That the mood type. Well, Jared and Wicknell state that mood in English is realized by the position in the clause of the subject and finite. Thus, indicative mood is the relation of the element subject and finite. The order of the subject and finite causes a clause to be either declarative or interrogative. There is also exclamative, which applies with questions word as either complement or adjust and follow. By an exclamation point and at the end of the clause. In imperative, the mood elements probably contain subject and finite, subject or only finite, and it is possible if a clause does not have mood elements. Here are examples of them. The first is declarative mood. For example, like the car. The car is the subject of the sentence, and the verb is has. Is classified as finite, while for bicycle wheels is a complement. And the second is interrogative mode. For example, did Harry Ford buy his first car in the backyard? Did comes first as finite. Harry Ford as the subject comes later, while buy is a predicator. His first car is a complement, and in the backyard is circumstantial adjuncts. And the third is exclamative mode. For example, what big ace you have? What big ace is the complement as a part of WH questions word. You is as the subject and have is as the finite. And the last is imperative mood. Don't you put it there? For example, don't you put it there? This clause consists of subject and finite, while the clause let's put in the there only consists of subject. Okay, I think enough for me. Thank you very much for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.